It's your girl, Hannah Joy Gebrselassie, and I'm in downtown Atlanta right now. As many of you know, Atlanta is our hometown. Grew up here, and this is our home. And I just know that there's so much happening right now across our country, across our world, and I want to just extend a message of solidarity and love and just an encouragement to continue pushing for justice, because it really is going to take each and every single one of us to see change and to make that change happen. And we can't settle for this reality. We cannot. We have to push. We have to call out this unacceptable reality that we have. And so I made a sign to peacefully demonstrate downtown Atlanta. As you can see, it says Black Lives Matter. And I have to just demonstrate and extend a message again of solidarity and love and understanding that Black lives do matter. Our lives do matter. And there's so much work to do. Like our whole justice system, our whole police enforcement system, and the culture of this country has to change. It has to change. And I'm calling on everybody watching this to do their part, to play an active role in advocating for justice and fighting for justice. And there's so many ways you can do that. You can do it by demonstrating peacefully. You can do it by donating your dollars to all these different funds that are fighting for justice. You can do that. You can do that by, there's some people here. As many of you saw in the news, it was a little bit yesterday. Last night it got pretty violent on the same exact street that I'm standing on. It's a lot more peaceful today. At least it is right now. It's going to take us. It's going to take every single one of us to make a difference. And, you know, we need to make sure we're voting. We need to make sure we are, participating in these civic duties, that we are, raising our voices, using our platforms. And, let me just say something. If you're out here complaining about the looting and the violent protests and all this stuff, and you haven't said a single thing about the deaths of our unarmed brothers and sisters, the unjust police brutality and the violence, you need to check yourself. You need right now to check yourself and ask yourself, well, why am I complaining about this and I'm not complaining about the deaths of our brothers and sisters? And quite honestly, all of us are fed up. We are tired. We're tired. We're mad. We're angry. We're frustrated. We're sad. We're heartbroken. All these emotions. We can't let our children grow up in this situation. We can't let my nephews, my nieces, the children of our country, all the kids we know, all the kids we don't know, all the black and brown children of our nation. There's so many injustices, and we have to all come together right now. So I'm calling on all of you guys, the whole community, do your part. I'm not going to condemn anybody, because it's not my place to say they did wrong. You got to realize people are angry. People are outraged because of a system that was not built for us, because of people who are wrongfully killing people in broad daylight. Absolutely unacceptable. And it's time that each of us plays an active role in fighting for justice and using our platforms to make a difference. And if you're not going to do that, then I don't even want you following me, to be honest. I don't. So please, y'all, please, I'm standing here, like I said, in front of the 5 Olympic rings. You can see this is a big place for Atlanta, and I'm holding this sign that says Black Lives Matter. Many people have been driving by honking, sharing messages of solidarity. I'm just standing here, and I'm gonna keep standing here, and I'm gonna keep sharing that message of solidarity and justice, because it's gonna take us. It's gonna take us to make that difference, and we can't just sit on the sidelines and complain and do nothing. If you're sitting on the sidelines and doing nothing, you need to wake up. You need to wake up, and you need to act. You need to use your voice. You need to use your platform. You need to use your dollars. That's right, brother. People are honking right now as I'm holding this, and I just want to encourage you. If you have, I to be honest, I didn't feel comfortable participating in larger crowd gatherings, because I live at home with vulnerable family members, and we're in the middle of a pandemic. I can't be exposed to so many people right now and put my family members at risk. So I came out here by myself today, just me, as you can see, and I'm here in solidarity with all of our brothers and sisters, advocating for peace and justice and change. And it's gonna come. It's gonna come, everybody, but it's gonna take all of us. You can't be quiet anymore. Everybody that is sitting here watching this, we have to use our voices. This is not politics. This is humanity. This is not about politics. This is about humanity. And if you're still seeing this as something that's political, then you need to wake up. I'm sorry, guys, but I'm just frustrated, and I'm mad, and I'm tired. Like, this can't be our reality. Rest in power to George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, God bless their families. God rest their souls. All the countless lives that were taken to police brutality and unjust violence. All of our brothers and sisters who have died at the hands of these unjust cases, you guys. This is just, it's not right. And every single one of us, I don't care where you're from, who you are, it's going to take all of us to make a difference. Every single one of us. Every single one of us. So please, do something. Make sure you're registered to vote. Are you registered to vote? There's 125 people watching right now live. Are every single one of you that live in the United States registered to vote? If you're not, then you're part of the problem. Go register to vote and vote in the primaries and vote this November. Vote for people who are going to protect our brothers and sisters, who are going to work to change a system that is against us, y'all. I'm tired and I'm sick. And hey, y'all, I'm sorry. I'm just sick, y'all. To everybody tuning in right now, you need to recognize that there are so many people that sacrifice so much for us to live in this country, to be in this country, to be a part. That's right, brother. God bless y'all. To be in this country, to live in here. Do you not realize that our brothers and sisters, 400 years of slavery, not to mention abuse for years after that, fighting in the civil rights movement so that we could be here today, so that our black and brown brothers can be here, be alive. We would not be here if it were not for all the sacrifices of those that came before us. And we cannot take that for granted. We cannot take that for granted. They fought to create a future that we could exist in, and it's time for us to create a future and a present that our brothers and sisters and us can exist in. Because clearly we can't even exist in the one that we're living in right now. There's so much work to do. There's so much work to do, guys. And I'm tired. I want everyone that's watching right now, you better be registered to vote. You better fill out that census, because obviously the census plays a huge role in supporting our communities. You better make sure that you are using your voice, using your platform. You better not be one of those people who are condemning this looting and these violent protests and not saying a damn thing about these lives that are getting lost and taken at the hands of police brutality and violence. So wake up, every single one of you. It's going to take every single one of us on a local level, on a state level, on a national level. You got to vote in all of those elections. I'm not just talking about the elections in November. I'm not just talking about those elections. I'm talking about the elections in June. Oh, wow. People are coming right now, y'all. People are coming. Wow. People are coming, y'all. They're marching right now in Atlanta. They're marching right now in Atlanta. I'm about to turn the camera around and I'm going to show you guys. They're marching, everybody. They're marching.
Yes, sir. On God, who the fuck?
Excuse me, can I see your sign? Thank you. Thank you. I just want to say, as you can see, that was a peaceful protest in Atlanta. People are marching, hundreds of people right now. Police are following behind them.
Years y'all been catching slaves. Time to stop now. 400 years of y'all catching slaves. Stop catching slaves. Stop catching slaves. Don't be a slave yourself. 400 years of y'all being slave catchers. Stop catching slaves. Stop catching slaves.
Where'd all the people walk to? Straight that way. Be safe. All those people, hundreds of people that started that protest. Sorry, I can't even. So many, hundreds of people in the protest, just again, honoring the lives. George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery, Breonna Taylor, all of the individuals we've lost to these unfortunate circumstances of injustice, police brutality, and violence, unnecessary violence. And as you can see right now, people are being peaceful and they're just expressing what they're saying. They're expressing what's on their minds and their hearts. And this is where we saw Atlanta yesterday. And I pray that our city stays safe tonight. I pray that our city stays safe because I don't want our people to get hurt. And this is our city. This is the city that raised us. This is the city we grew up in. This is the city I grew up in as a little child. I used to play at that park right across the street with my dad and my brother and my mom. Centennial Olympic Park. And we can't destroy our city. This is our home, y'all. This is our city. So I pray that the protest continues to be peaceful and loud and effective. So I love you guys. I'm going to end this because I need to make sure that I'm staying safe as well. And just, yeah, keep everyone in your prayers right now. I know there's a lot of protests happening across the country, from LA to Chicago to New York and Atlanta and more. So God bless y'all. Stay safe. And remember, every single one of us has to take action starting right now.